Hi, this is Eddie from RoboThink. What we have done in the previous video was a gear ratio machine. The previous machine is shown here. If you noticed in the previous machine, with one crank, you can turn two axles, and those two axles turn at different speeds. The axle connected to the black cell on top turns at a much slower speed than the axle connected to the red cell at the bottom. So, what if we want to have, say, the red cell turn at a different speed if I keep turning the crank at the same speed? Meaning, can I turn the crank at the same speed while having the red cell rotate faster or slower? The answer is yes. But I need to change the gear ratios here. However, in order to change the gear ratio, I will need to dismantle the gears, find the different gear sizes, and reassemble them again. Now, is there a way where we can change this instantaneously without disassembling and reassembling it? Yes, there is. Let me show you how. This mechanism is widely used in cars today. It's called a gearbox. This design that is shown here was designed more than 400 years ago by a man called Leonardo da Vinci. You might have heard of him. I'm sure you have. In this diagram, you can see on the screen here, it is Leonardo's sketch of the gearbox mechanism. What we have done is to recreate this mechanism using our robotics kit. It may not be exactly the same, but it works on the same principle. Let's observe the yellow cell here. When I turn this crank, do you notice that the yellow cell turns at the same speed as the crank? Now, what if I want to change the speed of the yellow cell? What you do is just to change the drive gear to engage with a different gear. Notice that the drive gear is now engaged to a smaller gear. For every turn that I make on the crank, the yellow cell turns more than one rotation, meaning it turns faster now. Let's turn this up another notch. If you notice, the drive gear is connected to the smallest gear now. When I turn the crank, notice that the yellow cell turns a lot faster now. This is the concept of a gearbox. I have three sets of gears here. I can change the drive gear to engage with three different driven gears. This concept was sketched out by Leonardo da Vinci in the 15th century. Now we have reproduced it using our robotics kit to demonstrate the uses of gears and how gears are applied in real life. Thank you for watching. See you next time.